I like to ride my Spider-Man bike without training wheels.
Without training wheels?
Yeah, that's my girlfriend.
There were so many emotions going through this journey from when we found out to even today. When we found out, like I said, it was shock at first. And then when we were able to digest it, heartbreak. Heartbreak set in, thinking about his future. Was there going to be a future? And if there was, what did that look like? We found out late January that he would be born with double inlet left ventricle. So essentially he's missing that right ventricle. And he was born May 20th of 2020, of course during COVID. Great timing there. We were in the NICU for a week, Jett and I, before coming home. We were home 11 days before we knew there was something wrong. So we eventually went back into the hospital and got readmitted. And I think within the next 10 days, we had his first open heart surgery. The recovery is 4 to 10 days. We were there for 45 days. There were some complications. We weren't home that long before we went back in, and then it was determined that he would need his next procedure, the Glenn surgery. After that surgery, I think it was 82 days, 85 days. Eventually, in December 14th, we came home. Say hi.
Hi.
You need a break.
Hi.
So Jett's life today, I mean, you would never probably know that he had anything ever wrong with him in the past. Loves dancing, playing whatever his brothers or sisters are into. I mean, he's kind of an old soul though. I mean, he'll sit around snapping his fingers and whistling, and some of the stuff he says is just like, how do you come up with this stuff? Like you feel like you're talking to your grandpa or something.
Well, a dinosaur is my favorite. Papa was a dinosaur, and I was chasing him around like this.
Now, what's that on your shirt?
My name.
Are you a doctor?
So I worked at the nurse's desk.
You do? Is that why you have such a cool name tag on right now?
Yeah, I'm like, why do I work here? Because I work there every day.
Bringing Jett home right before Christmas was a great feeling. We had been in the hospital on and off, mainly on since May. Again, when we got home, that joy turned into a little bit of fear. I remember having to start up his G-tube feed, and while we were taught how to do it in the hospital, when it came down to doing it alone, I felt like a deer in the headlights. I didn't know how prevalent CHD was and that it affected 1 in 110 births and just how common it is. So I'm definitely grateful for the American Heart Association and the work that they're doing, the research that they're funding for people just like Jett.
I ended up having to quit my job to be the stay-at-home dad, which in reality I was a stay-at-home caretaker, nurse. I mean, I was responsible for all of his feeds and medicines. I think I had to set my alarm about every 2.5, 3 hours in between a medicine or a feed. His feeds were super slow. He was on a G-tube, just ran a very slow drip. Kind of became a pretty good nurse, if I do say so myself. He may not say the same at times, but we made it work. It wasn't ideal, but you gotta do what you gotta do for your kids too. So
he is a bundle of energy. He smiles constantly. He loves everyone. He rides a bike like a little kid. He has friends. He's in kindergarten. He may be a little behind in hitting some milestones, but he's definitely on his way, and he's a determined little boy. Our life is better. Jett has taught us to live life to the fullest. We're not promised tomorrow. And so he's really brought our family together.
Take it day by day. The doctors are fantastic communicators. Jett's been through a lot in his short 5 years. His journey's not over though. I mean, he's had as many heart surgeries as we're planned for, but he's not cured. He's always gonna have, this lifelong battle.
in our hospital stay, what an amazing, amazing team they had taking care of Jett and our family. They took care of our family. And I can't thank the Congenital Heart Center enough for loving on us during that time and still today. They're more than medical professionals to us, they're family. And we're so grateful for the family members who helped us. We have other children, and then we had Jett in the hospital. We could not have done it alone. And mostly, we're thankful for Jett. Like, what a gift. What a gift. He has a special heart, and he's a special boy, and he's such a gift. My fear with Jett, or I guess my fear in the beginning with Jett was, is he going to be a normal kid? Is he going to be able to do the normal kid activities, play sports, and just live life to the fullest? And as we go through life, I realize he is a normal kid. He's living life Jett's way, and he is so happy and energetic, and he's social. And so that fear is kind of going away. And I think that I've just given it to God. I've given Jett to God, and he's going to take care of him. And so I wouldn't say it's fear anymore. It's just embracing the life that God has planned for Jett and not getting in the way of that, because I know he's going to have a great impact, and he already has.
Thank you for coming tonight. Dee. I should wear this badge every day. I'm like,
We're to school.
nah. My parents won't let me.